But yeah, guys, Carrot Attack Podcast with myself, Daps. Keep liking, subscribing, sharing, all of that good stuff. Forgot what the last podcast I did was, but I'm pretty sure you don't remember. Got a guest today. Haven't had a guest for a couple of weeks. So this guest I recently had at my live show. Feel free to talk whenever you want to talk. So had him at my last show in New York. Yes, I had a live show in New York, and he was one of my guests. Funny, that's the first time I actually met you.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie. There was a moment I thought this guy ain't showing up. I was thinking this guy is not showing up. Is that recorded?
Yeah.
Can you see the REC?
Yeah.
I pressed it, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
208, 209.
Oh, I love that. Cool. So that's my intern in the back. But yeah, no, got New York Red Bulls midfield dynamo. Is that what they call people like you? Midfield dynamo? Midfield. Would you say you're midfield maestro?
Dynamic midfielder.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's what they call it.
Oh, okay, that's what they call him. Dru Yearwood.
Thank you.
Yes. Dru, what's good, man?
No, I'm all good, man. Happy to be home.
Happy to be home. Okay, cool.
Last time I saw you was in New York, so now I'm
Ain't that weird though?
Yeah, it's mad. So mad.
It's weird that I could be all the way in New York, talk out with man over football and whatever, and then come back.
Same thing.
But you're really happy to be home though.
Yeah, like too happy. I think it's a problem. But yeah, it's been a long season.
When
literally
season
this
March.
Yeah,
but you're not back in pre-season when?
January.
Oh, you ain't even got that long off.
That's what I'm saying. Why you think I'm happy to be home?
Yeah, right. You ain't even had that long off.
Yeah, no, but bro, the season's long and I don't really get much opportunities to just you get international break, maybe you get like a couple of days.
Sorry, I'm sorry to cut you.
Go on.
Why are you trying to do sexy ads for? So he's watching.
What's wrong with this guy?
He's watching. You're talking to me like this. Yeah, so.
No, bro. Through the lights.
So yeah, go on.
Yeah,
you don't really get many opportunities.
Yeah, I don't get much opportunities to come home. So now I'm just whenever I get the opportunity, I'm coming. Like I'm there.
So during the season, roughly how many times are you able to actually come home?
Once, and I'm not even meant to really. But
Really?
Yeah, international breaks only. You maybe get a bit of time.
Are you going to get in trouble? Say that.
Nah. Maybe.
Okay.
maybe.
I think I might cut that bit out then.
Yeah.
But I might cut that bit out. But yeah, so obviously now I'm not really gonna talk too much about, your Red Bulls because I've got another video coming out from the actual show. Robert, that's strong. I got another one coming out about the live show. Let me just switch that. Yeah. So, but for the purpose of people that don't really know much about you and whatnot, you obviously play for New York Red Bulls.
Yeah.
And how did you end up at Red Bulls?
So, we played the FA Cup game when I was at Brentford. So in my career, I've played for Southend, Brentford, New York Red Bulls. And then Arsenal as a little kid. But, Brentford, I wasn't playing too much. From what they've told me, they were monitoring my situation a little bit. Just trying to see sort of what the deal was, why I weren't playing and stuff, regularly in the league.
Do you believe that though? That they were
That's what they said. Yeah. And then I played in the FA Cup against Stoke and we beat them 1-0. Played really well, to be fair.
Did you?
Proud of myself.
Oh, okay.
And then I was so proud of myself. I thought, maybe I'll kick on and start playing.
But it's okay to be proud of yourself sometimes. I think that a lot of the time players can be so harsh on themselves and just be okay, next game. But sit in it and be proud.
Yeah, no, I was proud.
Sounds cold.
And then we played. I was in the squad a few times after that, but never come on, never got any minutes. Then obviously we played Leicester next round. Thought I played well again. Like thought I might kick on again. Still nothing though. So then, yeah, I spoke with the manager. The manager was cool with me. To be fair,
Who was the manager at the time?
Thomas Frank.
Oh, it was
same
still
one.
Thomas Frank.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I got a lot of respect for him. Just because he was so like just clear and open my situation, you know. And I feel like before that, especially when I was at Southend, not to like kill my old manager, but he weren't clear with my situation.
Who was the manager then?
Kevin Bond. That's the one who sold me. Yeah.
Oh, makes sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense now.
So he sold me. And I feel like he just weren't clear with anything. So yeah. Then obviously I'm young and I'm like, yo, all managers are like this, like just not clear. But Thomas was, yeah, he was cool. Like he told me straight, like, yo, you're just not part of my plans.
So when that happens, do you just feel like, nah, I'm dead? Like, I must be really rubbish. Or do you just feel, can you actually take it and just be like, you're actually just not part of the plans, but it doesn't speak to your actual ability or you as a player?
Do you know why I didn't feel that way? And I completely understand like what you're saying. And I felt like that with Kevin Bond. But you see, with Thomas and the way he said it to me,
yeah,
he had me thinking like, raw, I'm about to sign for Real Madrid when I leave it. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know whether he just blew smoke up my arse or what. But he told me the right way. I think I still came out like, all right, cool, maybe just... I came out really thinking, all right, maybe it's not working here, but it'll work somewhere else, you know? I think that's sort of the conversation we had.
So, like, were you out of football for a while, or was it pretty reasonably easy to just get that Red Bulls?
Yeah, no, as soon as the FA Cup game like was done, they was at the game. So then they had a scout there at the game. I'm not sure if he spoke to my agent after the game or not. But yeah, like a few games went past, whatever. And like obviously I saw I went in the squad, nothing. It's like still nothing.
It's so like, it's so funny because like if you were actually playing and Thomas Frank said, yeah, I'm part of the plans, ordinarily, no disrespect to Red Bulls, they probably wouldn't have a chance of getting
Yeah, that's what he said to me as well. There was like, after the Leicester game, we didn't think we was going to be able to get you.
Yeah.
Because we thought like they would put you on loan and someone else would just take you because you played well against a Prem team. You know?
And were you looking at Red Bulls thinking, you know what, MLS is a bit of a... It's too, like... Because I can imagine some players must feel, especially your Howard.
Yeah, 22.
So they might feel like, nah, do you know what? Like, you go there when you're finished.
Yeah. Yo, don't worry, I had the conversations like with man. Yeah. When I had the convo with man at Brentford as well, because I'm sort of saying to them, yo, like, obviously it's pretty obvious I'm going to be out of it.
Yeah.
So now I'm like asking a couple of guys like, yo, would you man play in America? Like, that's all I'm saying, innit? I'm not trying to give nothing away. And I'm pretty sure I made up a fake scenario, like bad scenario. And I must have said to these men, I was like, yo, would you take like 40 grand a week in America? And that ain't what I'm on.
Do you know what?
Yeah. That ain't what I'm on, by the way. But I just made up a scenario. No, that ain't what I'm on whatsoever. But yeah, I must have said I said it to them. These men were like, no. I was like, why? And they was like, oh, make that in England, man. I'm not going. And I was like, all right, cool. In my head, I'm like, damn, I'm going to America for less. So I'm like, damn.
But yeah, I've always said, so like when I played, there's certain leagues that I played in that abroad that I'd happily play there over, no disrespect, League 1, League 2.
Yeah.
Because it's top flight football somewhere else and that. So now being in America, like, surely, I know that the journeys are long. You can speak about that, but surely you must prefer going to Columbus, and them places there rather than away at, wherever you're going to. Do you get what I'm saying?
But then, do you know why it was different for me? Because I played for Southend, so we was that team.
That's what I'm saying.
When teams come to us, they was like, this is mad. Like, I've been in that away changing room and I've seen the changing rooms bare small. Like, there's like 2 showers.
Head loss.
And 1 toilet.
Yeah.
Like, they gotta come here and they gotta try and get 3 points. I've seen big teams try to come Southend and get 3 points. I remember when we first, so my first year in the league, in League One, we played Blackburn first game. They just got relegated. Beat them. They didn't know what they were in for.
Beat them?
Beat them 2-1. First game. Tim scored as well, actually.
Danny Graham.
Danny Graham, all of them. Dominic Samuel, all of them.
Wow.
And I think Bradley Dacker just signed there as well.
Yeah, Bradley Dacker.
Yeah. So then, beat them. And Wigan were there same year. Wigan were flying. Like, beat everybody. Wigan came. Beat them 2-1. Or 3-1, I think. Something like that. And the pitch was so bad, terrible.
See that? Why do you want to do that?
I don't know. I just liked it.
No, I mean, like, even now, let's say for whatever reason you were to leave Red Bulls.
Yeah, no, I get it. But
no, but I'm asking you, would you go back there? Or would you now, if you had the option, come back to England? Obviously, you want to stay at Red Bulls. Yeah. Off camera, everyone, he was saying he loves it at Red Bulls. So. Yeah. So if you had the option of coming back and playing League One football or staying top flight in America.
Oh, no, I don't think I would.
What, come back?
Yeah. I think I'm a man now, man. I'm settled in America. Like, there's no point in me coming back for League One. You know?
Yeah, man. But
anything higher, by all means.
That's understandable if like championship or whatever, but like a level or equivalent. But I don't know, like there's certain players I speak to. Like I've got, do you know Joel Newblay? Oh, yeah. So when I speak to, so I was with him at Haringey.
Okay.
So he's in
Scotland now.
Yeah. So he's in Scotland, and he's just like, yo, like people look at him saying, "Oh, you're in Scotland." This,
yeah,
but he's playing against Rangers. And,
I know.
But why would you want to do that? And rather than, why would you want to not do that and be battling out in National League and whatnot? Like,
who was he at in National League? He was at
Aldershot. That's it.
Yeah,
that's great knowledge, mate.
Intern's on fire. Yo, you're the city intern.
The joke is, I've actually got an intern. He's not
is it?
here now. So if he hears this, he's gonna be like, "Wait, what? What's?" Right, but Jake, I'm gonna call you. Don't worry, you haven't been replaced.
No, but new intern, need some waters in there, please.
So, but yeah, no. So anyway, at least you're happy and all that. And what would you say is okay? So your man them,
yeah.
Like, what would you say has been the best part? Like, has being in New York been what you thought it would be? Are you comfortable? You can.
Yeah, I'll be real. Yeah, but then only because I went there in COVID, innit? So that's why when I first got there, I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
Like, bro, I was going to the city, there's no traffic.
Yeah.
Like, you just drive through, no problem.
Nothing.
Go Times Square. Times Square was still kind of packed, but not what it is now. Like, it was just, really, you'd only see Americans. You wouldn't see, like, all the tourists and that. And if you did, there were people who live in America, basically.
I'm not gonna lie. I like New York.
Yeah.
But I like that I can just go to New York.
Yeah.
So you know, like you're out.
In Jersey.
Yeah. I didn't want to say it, but cool. I'm glad you said it. Yeah. Like you can just go and come out.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. You know, a couple times ago when I went to New York, I stayed in Manhattan.
Yeah. Yes, a joke.
Listen, I think my room was like this.
Yeah.
And if you know how much I paid for that room,
Yeah.
And I was just like, nah, it's dirty and whatever. But
it's crazy, man.
Fam, they're different people.
People.
Do you see what on my story the other day? When I was on the train.
Yeah. Do you know what? I won't tell you about my train story because my train story is worse. Like 100 times worse. Mine is worse.
I'm minding my business, you know. One guy comes to sit next to me. He's playing music from a speaker, but low.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whatever, let me just mind my business. Another guy, I've got my AirPods in, so I'm thinking, what's going on? And then everyone that was standing just moves.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, through my headphones, I'm hearing loud music. My man jumps up on the rail and start body popping.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah. And I'm just like, what? And there's a guy sitting next to me. He's obviously his brethren. He was just on his phone like this. Out of nowhere, the guy tagged him in. He just got up and started. And I said, nah. I said,
He took me on the train once, and he was like, bro, like, I'm bare sorry for like what you're about.
Yeah. Straight.
He was driving me everywhere, and he's like, bro, today we're taking the train.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
nah.
Whatever you're about to
Yeah. Like,
Listen,
because
it's
I
mad.
can't guarantee this is gonna be just a smooth train journey. We'll go.
Yeah, no.
I can't.
London's dirty.
Yeah, I can't guarantee.
Yeah, but it's the. Do you know what? Yeah. Right, this pod you could be free, by the way.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm about
yeah.
to start
Alright,
talking
calm.
about nitties and stuff like.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, so I can tell you my story the other day.
oh,
Or
you can tell me
come
your
back.
story. Yeah. It's-
Alright, cool.
Yeah, so imagine. I always used to think like, you know, in London, if you see a nitty
Yeah.
walking past you, you're aware of the nitty.
Oh, of course.
You see New York,
Yeah.
they pay them no mind.
No mind.
So like,
whatsoever.
I saw one man, his trousers were like on
Yeah,
his
yeah,
thighs,
yeah. Always.
everything walking past, and I saw a woman walking towards the guy. I'm thinking she's gonna cross the road. She's gonna do. Just carried on walking
Carried
straight.
on. Yeah,
I'm like,
they
how
don't-
does no one even flinch? But then
They
I was
don't
on-
flinch,
bro. I was on the
It's mad.
subway and I realized why people don't say anything, because I saw a man wearing like one lingerie top. He had like
Yeah.
you know like them football cones.
Yeah.
Stuffed in there. He had boots on. Like, he's obviously got problems. Yeah. I was like, all right, cool. But I was looking at him. Imagine everyone's minding their business. I'm looking at him. You got a problem? You got a problem?
Yeah.
I've never walked so quick. From there, I just
That's what I'm
don't even
saying.
say
Yeah,
anything.
You learn that quick though. Like, you learn mad fast. Don't pay them no mind. But like, yeah, so I'm on my way to the airport. Yeah. So
Which one? JFK.
JFK.
Yeah.
And I've never flown from JFK in my life.
Yeah.
For this reason. So cool. I'm asking everyone, yo, can you drop me JFK? Drop me JFK. Nah. So then I'm like, all right, no one could drop me JFK. It's like I gotta take the train. Because my flight's at a bad time. My flight's at like 8.
PM.
And PM. And I gotta be there, say at like 5.
Yeah.
Rush hour.
Traffic.
Yeah. So I'm like, I've looked at my phone, I've gone on Waze, I've gone, one is 2 hours. Like, it says 2 hours to get there. I ain't sitting in an Uber for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Then I look at train, it said like an hour and 20 minutes. So I was like, all right, cool, let me take the train. So cool, I got this huge Daps, I kid you not, the bag's like halfway up to me. Like, I got everything in this bag. Because remember, I'm back for like a month and a bit.
Yeah.
So everything's
this now?
coming. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Everything's
okay.
coming with me. Cool, so I'm carrying this bag now. And I got on the A train. For any of the American viewers, they know the A train. The A train can take you anywhere. So I get on this A train now, and it's packed. But I've been standing there for about 12 minutes, waiting for this train, right? And obviously, I've been dragging this bag. I'm sweating.
Yeah.
On a
I know
mad
them
thing.
ones. I know.
I'm sweating so much because it's hot.
Yeah.
Cool. So I see the train packed. Like, I'm like, stand up with this bag. It's gonna be mad. But there's a seat. Bro, just magically appears. A seat. Yeah. Drew sits down now. Put my AirPods in. They're chilling. Tell me why I look to my left. Just like, you know when you're just the train's bumps you a little and you just, my man sitting there like this. And I'm like, oh, all right, cool. Like, I understand why no one sat here, yeah? And I look to my right. Same thing.
Oh my gosh.
But a woman now. So I'm like, nah, there's no chance. Look in front of me. Same thing. But this brother's like, like doing a mad thing, yeah? Then they got one more in the corner. Like, literally, they're just surrounding me right now.
Yeah.
Like, they're all surrounded. This brother's got no shoes on and that, yeah? And then same thing, some brothers got on the train and he's sitting, but like in the standing bit. I'm like, what is he sitting on? Big ass speaker. Just sitting on it. Like big, huge speaker. So I'm like, oh, this is mad. Anyway, so then the brother next to me gets off. And then some old woman gets on. And she's like... But she's looking at me, yeah? I'm like... I smell or something, yeah? I kid you not. Bro, I look to my right. The woman's doo-dooing.
Huh?
Yeah, on the train. Doo-dooing in the corner. She's doo-dooing in the corner. That's the only way I can say it. That's the only way I can say it. Because I can't say she's doo-dooing in the corner. Yeah? And I'm like, bruv, there's no way. Yeah? So cool anyway. My girl's there, doo-dooing up the train, whatever. Yeah? Then, so I'm here and I'm like, bro, I gotta move. But you're forgetting, the train's packed. Where am I gonna go? We're in the middle of the stop. She's doo-dooing there. Calm. She don't care. So cool. Then I've gone, you know what? Let me try to open the door and go to the next carriage.
Yeah.
It's one of them where it's the end.
Oh,
so you can't open the door. Yeah, you got to have the key to open the door. So I'm like, God, what you set me up for today?
Yeah.
So cool, anyway. Next stop. Go to get off the train now. Woman walks in front of me. Stinking too. Walks past me. I'm like, I can't carry on sitting here though. It stinks. So cool. I've dragged this heavy, well, it's a sack basically at this point. Drag it off the train. Drag it onto the next carriage. Then I'll get to like, have you ever got the train to JFK before?
No, I was getting dropped off.
So, lucky boy.
Yeah.
So, I get to Rockaway Boulevard. I think that's the last one. And then it said something. The woman says, this train is not going to JFK. It's going to Lefferts Boulevard or something. So I'm like, what? What do you mean the train? So where's it going? So then I get off now. She was like, as I've got off, she then shouts like, oh, the next train behind is going to JFK.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, cool. So I get on the next train, sit down. Same woman. Who was they doing? Same woman's on the train.
This ain't true. Have you heard the story yet?
Swear down. Same woman's on the train. Same woman.
You're lying.
I swear on my life. On everything. Same woman's on the train, but she didn't do it though. Yeah, same woman's just sitting there. Like none of the other brothers, just her. And I've looked at her. I'm just thinking. But I can't look at her. Do you get it? Because you got to pay them no mind.
Yeah, no, that's...
So then...
I can't do that.
Yeah, I've got... Obviously, I was only on for like 2 more stops anyways. Then got to JFK and then bounced. She stayed on. She must have been riding the subways all night, probably.
Oh my gosh. No, but yeah, I think that just speaks to just how crazy that city is. But it's a vibe.
Yeah.
You
see everything.
Yeah, it's
everything
it's
possible.
a vibe. But yeah, right, obviously, seeing as you're back, like I said, I'm not really going to dig too deep into what do you call it, like your New York Red Bull, because there's going to be another video coming out, guys, so make sure you tune in for that one, where you break it down and, you know, like, it was really emotional, like you cried and everything on stage.
Nearly, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah, you cried.
Yeah, nearly, man.
You know what's funny? The people that saw you talking that day, they're gonna be like, "Was that all fake?" He seemed really genuine that day, and now you're like,
Nah, but there's no way they could think that's fake.
No, I'm joking.
No chance.
I'm joking.
No
I'm joking.
chance.
I actually want to talk about that. So, for those that don't know, and we can talk about this like real now.
Yeah.
You obviously had an issue. Let's just say.
The incident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You obviously had that, and me when I saw it. By the way, I was extremely pissed when it happened for different reasons. I was pissed just because I've announced my live show.
Yeah.
And you've gone and done that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You've gone and done that. And I was just like, yo.
The best way to describe it is a viral moment.
Yo, bro. Like, so when it happened, I saw it because of, I don't know if I told you this. I saw it. The only reason I knew about it was because I saw you put some statement up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. Like, this guy's been bagged for something. And I was just like, what's happening? I went, I looked, you took your comments off. You get me? And then
I had 2 million views in a night. I had
Really?
to turn them off, mate. Yes. ESPN posted it. And then, obviously, I'm not even trying to look.
yeah.
But then, man, I sending it in my group chat and just busting up. So I'm like,
But
yo,
do
please.
you know what? I'm not being funny, yeah? Obviously, you were frustrated at the time, but you didn't mean it, obviously.
Yeah.
I genuinely believe, yeah, if that was here,
Well, Frimpong for Bayer Leverkusen did it in Champions League and
Look at that.
took off his shirt, gave it to them, and then all the fans are like patting his head, like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god,
Do you know
so
what I mean?
good." Yeah.
like, if
So
that,
if
that
it's here,
happens
it's different. Yeah.
I literally saw that. Yeah, literally, I saw that.
Yeah.
And they were in the corner, innit?
Yeah.
So, if that happens over here, I don't think it gets blown up. It blows up as much as it does. But I think the bit that got me angry or annoyed, I'm not gonna lie to you, and you ain't got to agree or say anything. This is just my point of view.
Yeah.
That boy made it so he just made the whole thing.
Yeah, that too.
He just made it worse.
No, I agree.
Because if he just allowed you to go say sorry,
Then it's
whatever.
Yeah, it's
That's
it's
putting
not
a
as big.
scarf on him.
Yeah. You know. No, I'll be real. You know what? You know what got me mad about the whole thing? Yeah. So he threw the scarf at me, whatever. So then he's thrown it. I've taken it off my head, giving it back to him. Right? You know what he did? Put it back around his neck. And I'm like, bro, what? Like, you threw the scarf. Cool, I'll give it back to you. But if you might as well throw it again then.
Yeah.
Or throw it somewhere. Don't put it back around your neck.
Yeah.
I actually paid for this. Like, let me put this back around my neck. Like, bro, what? What are you throwing it for?
The whole thing was just blown out of proportion. And I don't wait. Did you get sent off for that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I got so he gave me a yellow for the foul and a yellow for kicking the ball.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I just think that whole thing was a bit. They just got blown way out of proportion. And then what it does is, it's interesting though to see the different reactions. Like in England, people would be like, "Oh, whatever," but in America, it's very like once something's out there, they all flock.
Yo, they try to take it. Yeah, they take it.
Good Morning America.
Yeah, they take it.
You
Man.
know, man.
They
What were like? What were some of your like DMs like?
Oh God,
You still got some?
probably. Yeah.
Love that. Thank you. Oh no, that's a good message.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like there was a lot of messages like that, but then
That's a good message, but
I don't know.
I don't know. I just think people have time, and it's mad though because you would think that. Well, I would think that in America for New York, you're never really going to be in a position where you're viral like that.
Nah.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what made me more mad? I was just there and I was like, yo, if I scored a screamer from like the halfway line, I still wouldn't get the recognition I did for kicking the ball in the stands.
Mad.
And it's mad, like how the world works, innit?
Yeah, man. But anyway, that's all your New York stuff.
Yeah.
Proud Arsenal fan.
Very proud Arsenal fan.
Right. Obviously.
Die hard.
Obviously, like I like it when I have like players. I like it when I have players who I can actually chat football with and everything. Because obviously, I, as much as I talk about you, I still have to talk about current stuff. So right now, Arsenal are flying.
Yeah.
We're going to start with Arsenal because that's my team as well. This whole, I don't get involved in the whole title challenge thing.
Okay.
I don't get involved in that talk.
Yeah.
Because I've been there too many times. And I genuinely believe, as much as I love Arsenal, I genuinely believe that Man City are going to come and just blow us out of the water.
I hear it.
Okay. Lately, I've been thinking though. Lately, I'm like, do you know what? 30, we're almost halfway through the season. We're playing like it's got to be such a dramatic fall off.
Yeah.
If we finish second to Man City, there's no shame in that.
No shame whatsoever.
And it's got to be such a dramatic fall off because we're not only beating teams, but it's beating them in controlled ways.
Bro, honestly, we'll go off the Chelsea game. We'll go off it because it just happened.
Yeah.
70, I think it's like 76th minute, 1-0 up. Chelsea can't get out of their half.
Yes.
Like
with it penned in.
They are pinned. I don't know what's going on.
Bro.
Like Chelsea can't get out. And I'm thinking they should be like throwing everything.
Yep.
Chelsea looked like the team that were 1-0 up.
Bro.
I was like, wow.
Do you know what's so mad, It's so funny you mentioned that.
That's why I was so impressed.
Yeah, no, it's so
with my Arsenal.
I love that you mentioned that because even with like in that moment, because I remember we had a couple chances, kept breaking down, they tried to clear it, it'll come straight back to us. Like, I think I remember watching and thinking, this is my team.
Yeah.
We actually look dominant.
Yes.
Like, they know, before, even if we had those moments, they know they can just probably go
Yeah.
Now they're looking at us and they're like, no, we're
we're fully,
this is long.
Yeah.
And it's funny, you got players in that team who have been in that team for a couple of years.
Yes, bro.
Who are just new players.
There's really in our team, apart from say Jesus, Zinchenko, baller by the way. Baller. We don't have real new signings. Xhaka's been there how long?
To keep it up really nonsense.
Been there how long? He was sick. What were we saying? 3-4 years ago. Man wanted him out. Out the door. I wanted him out.
It's so funny
I'll sit here and say it. I wanted him out.
I've got a brethren who always reminds me of when I was riding for Xhaka.
Yeah.
When Xhaka first came, I was riding for him.
I weren't.
And then there came some times where I'm like, oh man, he's not helping himself. But he never lets me forget. Yeah. Whereas now, he doesn't ever remind me.
Yeah.
He don't ever remind me.
Yeah, man.
But it's, even when you look at Xhaka, do you know what I loved? You know that bit at the end? Yeah. Him and...
Yeah. And they were trying to push him and that.
Yeah. And he's just like, no.
Yeah, he's just there laughing.
And then even after that, 2 minutes, I don't know if you saw this, we had a throw or something. And
and he was with Jorginho.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's just like that to the crowd. And Jorginho's like, what? He's just like, what?
Jorginho's like, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, he's just like, what?
Like,
listen,
no, he's doing that, man. We're
me
top
that.
of the league, bruv. Let man know.
Top of the league, playing well. But I do want to highlight one player in particular, but I'm going to just touch on another player. Thomas Partey.
Yeah.
Right. He plays in your position.
Yes.
You play in his position, I should say. Because right now he owns that position.
Oh, trust me, he
I'm
does.
not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
And when you look at him as a player, do you look at that and think, there's nothing I can do to or do you actually try and take on?
Yeah. A lot with him, actually. Do you know why? Because you know why I like him so much is because the influence he has on Arsenal is the influence that I want to have on a team. You feel me? If we don't have Thomas Partey in midfield,
Chaos.
we look like we can't get out. And
tweeted about something.
Also Zinchenko as well. You know.
Oh,
That's what I realised as well.
No, listen. You see Zinchenko, he's what you call a cultured footballer.
Yeah.
So you see how that the way we play, he's so integral to that. Tierney, love Tierney, you know.
Love Tierney.
But he can't do what Zinchenko.
But then the only really fullback I'm seeing doing what Zinchenko is doing is Cancelo. There's no one else.
Yeah, no, Zinchenko. And I know in my heart, I mean, I can't complain. I know Pep regrets that.
Yeah.
He has to.
Yeah, I think he does.
Bro, do you know that's the Ukrainian Kimmich, fam?
Yeah. I feel like Pep really does regret.
Of course he does.
But then I feel like his hands were tied a little.
Bro, you know what? You know, there's certain things that I see, I just hope other people see.
But then there's a lot of things I think Pep regrets a little bit with that team.
Sterling. No, wait, we'll come back to that.
Yeah. But
you've even given me another topic.
Yeah, Sterling.
So I don't know if you saw this during the match. It was, and then he was on the pitch.
Yeah.
Partey did one reverse pass between the line. And it was at a time where, you know, that pressure, like, we just kept the ball and we ain't got another midfielder that can pass through the lines like Partey. And I think that's what impresses me the most. Like, he will take the ball, but then there was a bit where he did a juggle, like the ball coming, he knocked it. Oh, bro.
He's just very...
He's very African. He's got that African flair.
Yeah. No, it's true though.
He's got that African flair where...
He's very like...
Man.
He's just... Bro, he knows where he is.
Yeah.
And he's like so composed with it. But then he's got that little bit of like... Bro, it's like arrogance where like he's big, like he's a big guy.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, someone try to come close. I'm going to take my touch this way.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a little bit of that. And then I'm going to play through the line.
He's so
like,
good,
he's just, it's effortless, man.
No, he's too good. And another player who, like, and I'm going to come off fast because they always get on to me.
Yeah.
But like, another player that I can't stop talking about. We mentioned Zinchenko.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, honourable shout out to Martinelli. Happy he's in the squad.
Yeah.
But you see Saliba,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, I'm happy to talk about him,
bro. Like, and I'm a man that I recognise form. But you see this one ain't form.
Oh no.
This ain't form. This one here is like, nah, he's that guy.
Yeah. He's really seen, bro, I've been there. Like, I feel like you just get it in your mind as a player. Maybe you had it as well, bro. I don't know. I feel like it's just something that happens to a player. When you want something and then you get that opportunity, as soon as like you're like, all right, cool, I'm gonna take this one time, and then it just starts flowing. For him, it's just like he can't get any better than what he is right now.
No, he can.
He can't. Bro.
No, he can.
He don't put a foot wrong.
No, bro.
He don't put a foot wrong.
No, there was a shaky. There was one game.
All right, cool. He had some shaky moments, but he's never. Like,
No, but I'm alright with shaky moments because overall, he's just. There was a point yesterday, I mean, against Chelsea, where someone was trying to breeze away from him. He got back.
Remember that
in the corner.
Yeah.
1-on-1, confiscated the ball.
Yeah.
And then just went. And I'm just like, no, this he's different, bro. Like, and then we got Gabriel, who, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Nah, I get it.
Like, nah.
Nah, because I get it.
Nah.
I do, man.
I don't like it.
He annoys me a little bit. I'll be honest, as a fan, he annoys me.
You know, there's always that player that will annoy you.
Yeah.
But he's a solid defender.
Yeah.
But he has these moments and he needs to cut out those moments. But no man is perfect, isn't it? And there's times where, Leeds. See that Leeds match, yeah? Saliba was off the pace. But Gabriel almost threw it away with the Bamford thing. But like, I like him, innit? And what I don't like is that I feel like a lot of Arsenal fans always need a scapegoat. Even now when things are going good, they always need a scapegoat. And if you ask most of them fans,
Gabriel,
who's a one player, it's Gabriel. Yeah. And you were saying off cam and stuff like that.
Yeah.
you're surprised that Brazil haven't taken him to the.
Yeah, I think he should be in it. Just over the. Listen, he might go there and never play,
Yeah,
but I feel like he should be there.
I feel like he's going to be mad gutted as well, man.
Yeah.
Saliba, he'll get called up for France, isn't it? You know what? I want him to go, but then I'm just.
Yeah. Yeah, but I still feel like he's not.
I also feel
They
like
got a few centre backs.
Yeah, but I also want him to be fresh after.
Yeah.
I also want
that's another thing. I'm just thinking, yo.
Mm.
A lot of man could not go and I'll be fine from Arsenal, you know.
Yeah. No, trust me, man. But yeah, you were saying that Pep, you feel like he's made a couple mistakes, you reckon?
Not mistakes,
Or
but
might feel like they should have.
Of course, look, I think also I don't think he wanted to let go of Jesus. However, had to make a little space for Haaland.
Mm-hmm.
They brought in Alvarez as well.
I actually like Alvarez.
Which is, I think he's a good player. I think they sort of brought him in for a future sort of thing.
Mm.
But Sterling, man.
I know.
I think he regrets that massively.
I think he regrets Sterling. I think he probably looked at Sterling and think we can do without him.
Yeah.
And I think he sees that.
You can't, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what it is, yeah? You see how Pep wants to play? Like how he wants his attackers to play. Sterling had that down to a T.
Yeah.
He had it down to a T. And I think now you're seeing... I mean, to be honest, he might not be thinking that too much because at the end of the day, you know, they're winning right now, innit? Yeah. But I think Zinchenko and Sterling are the ones that especially when you see the people that been brought in, and I just personally can't believe when Sterling went Chelsea, and you know Chelsea are trying to rub him out right now.
Yeah, I know.
Playing him right wing back and that.
Do you know what? We'll take him at my club in a heartbeat.
100%.
In a heartbeat.
Do you know what? Do you think if he had known like Arsenal would be like this right now, he might have taken a punt and be like, nah,
100%.
Let me go Arsenal.
Nah, 100%. I think he would have, because I feel like I watched something today. I watched a video and it says something about Chelsea forwards. What's the last Chelsea forward that you can name that's come there,
bro,
and either got better or gone on and done better?
Oh, I liked Costa.
That's the last man.
Yeah, just Costa and Drogba. Other than that, I was thinking about that today actually, or yesterday. Whenever I was thinking about
obviously they used to say that about like Chelsea strikers.
Yeah, they ruin.
Yeah, they ruin strikers. Now they've gone on to saying forwards, like any attacking player. Name one, bro. You can't. Diego Costa is the last one. 2014, 15, whenever. Costa's now back in the league as an old man.
Imagine that.
As an old man, bro.
Where do you put Chelsea right now? Because I look at them and I think they're in trouble, you know.
They are. And
the reason why I think they're in trouble, and I remember saying this on the podcast right at the beginning of the season, they spent hella money.
Yeah.
But what they were spending, I remember they bought all of these defenders and everything, but I honestly believe they've got a real problem creating goals.
Yeah.
A bad man's not going to create nothing.
Yeah.
You literally got to put it on the plate.
No, of course. Yeah.
And Sterling, he ain't really...
It's kind of the same, yeah.
And then you're asking Mount, hey, they've been slaughtering Mount, his own fans.
Yeah.
They've been slaughtering Mount.
I feel like it's a little unfair just because...
Football friend.
No, not at all. I don't know him at all. I don't know him from Adam. However, I feel like he ain't massively a creator either.
Do you know what it is with Mount? Mount was, and this has always been my thing with Mount, I actually like him.
Yeah.
But
I like him as well.
What I don't like, and I'm like this with any player, is you see when they put a player on a certain pedestal.
Yeah, that too.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
So years ago when Trent first burst on the scene, there's a thing on this podcast where people say I hate Trent.
Yeah.
I love Trent.
Yeah.
I just, when they were labeling him best right back in the world, I just didn't agree with it.
Yeah.
And because I didn't agree with it, but now people are saying, oh, that's you're right. But I don't want to, it's not a thing of being right. So when you put certain players on pedestals, I just have a problem with that. I didn't feel like Mount at times warranted his place in certain teams.
Yeah.
Like he was a first pick for England for ages.
Yeah.
For Chelsea.
Yeah.
And then we're talking about players like Maddison potentially not going to World Cup.
I know.
That's my only thing, innit? I'm not saying Mount shouldn't go, but it's a bit. It's a bit.
I mean, look, England picks is very. For me, it's like it's never gonna be the team you really want. You know, you're gonna have like your core players that I think will always be there, but then there's obviously a few that come off form.
Yeah.
So then, I don't really like to talk about England too much because it's like it could change next week. You know,
bro, I don't even
your choices.
And that's one of the reasons why I don't support England.
Not that I don't support them, because I do.
No. I don't.
Yeah, I do, but
I want. You know what? It's funny because the Euros, the last one. I'm not gonna lie. That's the first time I ever really thought.
Yeah.
If England win this, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Because Mandem are there and
yeah. I think that's what it was though.
Yeah.
I think like
you got a couple players. I'm like, and a lot of the players that should have gone were there.
Yeah.
Normally, there's gonna be players that they should be there, but they're not. They're not really there.
Exactly.
But then obviously the whole racism thing happened. But
but no, I think everyone really connected, man. Like even I was in America, and we went out as a team to watch the final. Pull up in this place, so many English people.
Swear.
I'm just like raw. Like it's packed, like as if we went to a place in London, same way.
Yeah, I love that though.
And it was sick, man. Like even soon as Shaw scored, like the place went nuts. Like it was mad. Everyone's throwing beers and that. Like it's mad.
Yeah, no, that's why I can't watch it in places. I hate that.
Yeah, I know. Stuff. But then,
I hate it.
Bro, if you saw, so it was me. Do you know Manny Egbo or no?
No.
So it was me, Manny Egbo, and another boy, Tom Edwards. 3 English boys. That was
I
it.
know Tom Edwards.
Yeah, that was all I had.
Where was he? Stoke?
Yeah. That was all I had. Us, man, rummaging around our luggage. We ain't got no England tops. We found some shop far in New Jersey somewhere that sold 2012 England shirts.
Just got it.
XL. I had a large. I had the smallest size because them two were big.
Yeah.
But like, Manny had like a XXL. Tom had a XXL. Some old England tops, just so we could get in there. We get in there and everyone's in England tops. Red, white, didn't matter what colour. It's calm. And then it didn't help that there was an Italian restaurant next door, packed with Italians. We go outside. We're just there in our England tops, and they're just there shouting. So you man, shut up, man. Shut up, man.
But you know what? Yeah, even now, with this, the World Cup squad hasn't been announced yet, and it's gonna be hard for me to want to rock with them when I see. The thing is, like you said, there's certain men that just have to go.
Yeah.
So I see people questioning whether or not Raheem Sterling should go with his form, but that's mad to me.
Yeah, I think
it's mad to me. Like he has to go.
Yeah.
So I understand why, even with Maguire, I understand why he will go. I don't think he should.
Yeah, I think he's the only one.
Yeah,
who
but
was a core player that I think shouldn't be there.
Southgate's always been able to rely on him, so I
Yeah.
understand. Like even when Kane ain't playing the greatest, I understand Kane has to.
Yeah, no.
But then when you start seeing the other ones, like who should be there, but like I said again, Maddison.
Yeah, Maddison. Yeah.
Bro, Maddison should go.
Yeah.
You know what's mad? Shall I tell you the one player, and he's gonna go obviously, who England need to build this team around?
Go on, tell me.
You see Jude, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, man, I like him a lot.
Bro,
I like him a lot.
I've got tweets from 2019,
Yeah.
2018, saying this guy is
Played
the truth.
against him, you know.
Oh, so how was he when you played?
He was like 16
Mad.
and still the same, but he was a bit more. He's playing a bit more advanced. But even like, bro, he's 16
Bro,
or whatever.
He's the truth.
And Birmingham City are building their team around the 16-yard.
Yeah.
Because he was just...
Fam, you see players like him, yeah? Right now, he's in the media because they're building him up because he's English over here. They're building him as the next one. Oh, where he's going to go, Chelsea. So he's getting links. But players like that normally, they don't get the ratings that they should.
Yeah.
Because, nowadays it's all about goals and assists and like the stats. But him...
No, he's
the truth.
Different, man.
Do you notice that, like, the stats now as a player?
Yeah. 100%.
Is that because I know in Europe it's massive, especially in the Premier League.
Yeah.
But do they still... Is it as big in America?
We
like
say
stats?
it's even worse in America.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, because even like in my team, I told you there's John Tolkien, left back. Yeah, played every game.
Tolkien's left back?
Yeah, he plays left back. Played every game.
I don't know why I thought he sent a midfielder.
Nah, left back. Played every single game for like the last 2 years. Every game. There was a left back for DC, same age.
Yeah.
Played every game same way.
Yeah.
Got 5-6 goals. Because he played like a wing back. So got 5-6 goals. One plays for Wolfsburg. One's still sitting there at Red Bull.
Crazy.
Played every game. Played better, to be honest.
Yeah.
And that's not even biased because he's my teammate.
Yeah.
Now I could say it. J-Ma is actually like a top player. And it's just like, he ain't got a few goals, few assists. So, but then I just leave it down to his system, really.
But then even do you feel the pressure, even with your position, to have to get an assist or a goal?
Yeah. Because...
Bearing in mind, everyone's seen how you play.
Yeah, like... That's what I'm saying. Before I came to MLS, I had 0 goals, you know? 0. So it's like... Interns over there giggling and that. I don't know why. But it's like, bro.
Season, when he comes back to England, we're going shooting.
The shooting.
Bro, if I could score a few goals... The way that American media blow you up like that, bro. Real Madrid.
Every week, there's a banger being scored.
Yeah.
Every game.
Yeah.
Like I say to him, you shoot 5 times in a game, one of them's going in. You might hit Rose 4 times. All you need is a little deflection like you get sometimes.
This one, if you don't shoot, you
that
don't look at me analysing.
How many did you get this season? 2.
Yeah.
There was 1 week, 2.
One was deflection.
I remember that deflected goal actually.
Yeah.
But there was one you was out the team.
Yeah, Austin.
Yeah, get dashing.
Yeah.
And he's balling. I'm talking first few minutes. I'm watching. I'm like, yeah, he's up.
He's up for this.
Man.
Then he scores. I'm screaming my house down. It's 1 a.m. I'm screaming. What a finish, man.
But yeah,
It's my dog still.
yeah, I hear that. Like, you get me? He's trying to get a contract. But oh sugar, I had a point just now. Yeah, so I go back to the playoff game. You've come from England,
Yeah.
where you just expect a certain standard, even in the lower leagues. There's a certain get me. I get frustrated, not just with Red Bulls in that game, but even like,
Cincinnati as well. Yeah,
even Cincinnati, because
horrible game.
certain times I'm watching, and obviously you weren't playing in that game, but even when you're watching that game, obviously MLS still has levels to go to compete with whatever. But do you sometimes watch and think, or come off after and just think, oh, that was awful?
Yeah, a lot. But then I've come to the conclusion where it's like, these men don't know what League One and League Two is like. You feel me? So it's like, see, if these lot came to League One, League Two,
Yeah.
my dad made a good point to me actually when he came out. He was like, you lot should go on like a pre-season tour to England and play against, like, say you play a couple champ teams, couple Prem obviously, and then
I think they'd lose.
huh?
I think they'd lose.
I think we'd lose a few games. Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
MLS teams would go League One and get battered easily because they wouldn't expect it.
do you know what? You know what it reminds
They
me of?
wouldn't expect what they
Do you know what it
play
reminds me
against.
of? You know when you get pre-season with like non-league teams, you know you always get the pro teams that come, and you know they come thinking it's probably gonna, and then they get turned over.
Yeah,
That's what it
yeah,
would
been
remind
there
me of.
though. Been there. I'm not gonna lie, been there.
Yeah, you get turned over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
But you think that's more like a? Do you know what it is?
It's not mental.
I would
as
say
well.
it's mental, but I just think
it's
a
not.
different kind of fight. You know.
Yeah. Then, bro, I've been the small team and I've been the big team, and it's like, it's not mental, but it's just like, bro, they're just really, it's the biggest game of the year. Like,
I remember
giving everything.
I remember being at Boreham Wood, and who was it that come? It was like Peterborough or someone. Was it Peterborough? I don't know, but it was a top team.
Yeah.
Pitch nice.
Yeah.
Bro, we were like, before the match, they were like tearing up the pitch.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind, all throughout the year, they're like, stay off the pitch, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Man, tearing up the pitch, blah, blah, blah. You see the players, they came and they were looking like, what is this?
Yeah.
And straight away, their heads like, oh, it's going to be
Gone.
one of them games.
Yeah. Gone.
Get me? Like, touch is gone.
Man are done.
Yeah, like, they don't like it. And I don't know what it is. I love it when it's like, they bring a couple of academy players and these young ones always think that,
Yeah.
until they get men's football and they realise.
Couple man get pushed around.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But yeah.
Love all of that. Yeah, I think that would be a good thing if MLS teams could come in and play against couple League One, couple champ.
I think they should. Do you think you know the Chelsea owner was saying that they should do like an all-star game here?
Yeah.
Do you think that would ever really hit over it? I think there's too much money involved, you know.
Yeah, of course.
There's too much. You see over here, players getting injured.
Yeah.
Like there's too much. It'll be nice.
Yeah, of course.
But also, it's like a culture. Like American culture is just very different.
Yeah, exactly.
So even at the live show, you weren't there at this bit because you came late. But no, but I'm joking. But
I came at the time he told me to come. By the way.
No. I'm joking. But like, even at the beginning and throughout, I'll be talking, I'll say something, and then they all just
yeah.
They're all just
It's
clapping.
a show, man.
Like they love it.
Everything's like it's an event.
Yeah, man, I'm
Like-
showing up in full tracksuit.
Yeah, like the game, like a game of, like whatever game it is an event. Like it's a day out.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
Bring
they're
the
not.
whole family.
Bro, I've seen Arsenal fans turn up 10 minutes before kickoff.
Yeah, that's me.
They watch the game. They're out after the game.
That's me.
Whereas Red Bull fans, you could see a couple fans after the game, hour, 2 hours after the game, still there having a couple pints, whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't play about.
Yeah, that's me with Arsenal, boy. When I
That's
go watch
about.
Arsenal, it's
Listen,
just sharp in time for
So I'm
kickoff.
saying, I just show up for kickoff and I'm out.
I don't want to see warm up and
I don't want to see none of that.
yeah. Like
I've seen you man warm up.
even I've been there. Even when like at the show they come with all their kids, like it's a day out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's just a different culture.
Yeah.
But do you see yourself, and be honest, yeah? Do you see yourself as, oh, you know, I'm gonna say this to you. This is a conversation we had.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna edit it a bit.
Okay.
So Brad obviously said to you, you could become a legend.
Yeah.
What do you think it would take for you to be a legend at Red Bull? When you're not scoring,
Yeah.
100, because it's easy when you're
Yeah.
When you're scoring them goals.
I hear you. I think so. For me,
what is going on? Is it really?
Yeah. Is it not meant to be?
No, it's all right. That's on there, isn't it? Yeah, no, it's fine. Keep talking.
yeah, I think for me, it's like I feel like the way I play, the hard work and endeavour that goes into my work is just very. Yeah, man, I feel like people just seem to. When I know as a fan myself, I see man working, like putting everything into a game. I feel like you just grow to like it, innit? I feel like that's, huh? Yeah, of course, that too. But if you're part of a winning side, that could be a massive thing.
I didn't actually realise that you lot have never won the cup.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. But then
What, until that day?
No, like I knew before, but
I just assumed that.
Yeah, before I came to Red Bull, I was like, oh, Red Bull are like one of the most successful teams.
Yeah, I just assumed.
Because I always see them winning. But
yeah,
they were just winning the conference. They weren't winning.
That's
cup.
mad. Though.
I know.
I'm not gonna lie, that's mad.
Yeah,
you could win your conference or whatever, but then
that's what I'm saying. Like it's literally like you win the league, but it's more important if you win the FA Cup.
Yeah,
Like it don't make no sense to me.
I think that's
it makes
wild.
no sense.
That's proper wild to me, man. But you know,
they think the league's so easy to win now.
Oh, is it?
So that's why, yeah. I feel like Americans just think the league is like a given. Oh yeah, we can win the league, but the cup's the most important.
Yeah,
it's just like what?
I think you won that the other day, innit?
Yeah,
LFC. So, would you say right now? Well, they won it, so they're the best. But
yeah,
generally speaking, when the season starts, the team you look out for, it's like, oh, they're going to be. Is it LAFC?
Well, yeah, I said it in the live show as well. They're the team who impressed me the most. That's the first time I ever played against them now. So you never really... That's the thing. You never really know what the West Coast teams are going to be like. But then, bro, we played them in pre-season as well. They beat us 6-1. So, yeah. Even then, I was like, wow. And we played DC, Galaxy, and LAFC.
Yeah.
Drew 1-1 with DC, lost, I think it was like 2-1 to Galaxy, 6-1 to LFC. So then that's when I was like, all right. And they really, bro, they switched up the whole team. Like, it weren't, like, they played 2 11s against us, and it was still 6-1. Whereas we played our starting 11 till like the 60th.
Yeah.
And, went 1-0 up. Thought we were flying. 6-1.
I think things change.
Yeah.
Do you think people come and underestimate the league? Especially like if they're coming from Europe?
Yes. And it's evident
Do you
in
know
some
what?
players. I'm not going to...
You don't have to say any names, but...
Yeah, it's very evident.
I saw a player go over there and not really do it, who I really thought would do it.
You want to name them or no?
No, I'm going to say it. I always say Stephen Fletcher, but it's Ashley Fletcher.
Yeah.
So Ashley, and I know, and the reason, and that's not, I rate him as a player.
Okay.
But I really, when I heard he was over, I'm like, oh yeah, he's banging in bare goals, surely.
That's a good friend of mine though.
Yeah. No. I was thinking, he's banging in bare goals, surely. Yeah. But when I saw that he wasn't, I was just like, oh, do you think he maybe underestimated it a bit?
Not one bit.
One bit.
I think that's a bit biased because I know him now. Like, I know his thought process and whatever.
Did you know him before?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I obviously, met him and really got along. Bro, if we played a different system, he would have been flying in that league.
Yeah, because I don't even... and this is going to sound mad.
Yeah.
I think he's good enough to play Prem. I think he's good enough to play Prem. Not like top Prem. But like when Watford came up, he wasn't there. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, he could, to be fair.
Where's he now?
Wigan.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know, but who else went there and I thought would have done well? I don't even know. But there's other players that just don't come to mind. But yeah, for you next season, what will it take for you guys to push on and win something?
I think this season we laid such a good sort of foundation that I feel like the foundation that we laid as a team, we literally know what we need next. And then it should really be something special.
Yeah.
But, of course, that also... Football's so unpredictable, you never know. Like, I can't just tell you, oh, yeah, we signed this player. And then, we've won the league. League's done.
Yeah.
Like, that ain't really how it is. But it's... Bro, we can go back to, like, Arsenal, really, and relate back. Arsenal had a foundation there. They just needed the right signings. And then they would be back to our top 4 team or whatever. Obviously not... No one was expecting them to be what they are right now. But, you know, like, back to the old Arsenal.
First signing happens for Red Bulls,
Yeah.
and it's a centre midfielder.
Yeah.
Do you start looking over your shoulder a bit? Or do you just think, yeah, cool?
Yes, yeah, cool, man. Like,
what are you saying? You're
I
just
ain't a stranger to this. Yeah,
a guarantee starter. Yeah,
that's not what I'm saying. Nah, it's like yeah, man. I've been in this game too long now. It's been 5 years, and I feel like I know it all.
Oh yeah, no.
But
imagine you at 28.
That's what I'm saying.
How many apps? Told them.
Shut up. But like, yeah, I've been there where like just signed midfielders after. Bro, I played for Brentford. Signed 13 players that year when I signed. So, like, I'm no stranger.
Do you think you could have done anything differently
at Brentford?
Yeah.
Yeah. But for sure. I think diet-wise, I could have changed a little.
Oh, that deep, yeah?
Yeah, like, I would have gone that deep. I gave everything, though. Like, I tried to change everything. Everything in my life, I tried to change. And then I still felt within myself like I'd never been fitter, ever. Like, I was running like crazy.
At Brentford?
Yeah.
It's so funny because Shandon.
Yeah. He'll tell you the same thing.
Yeah, he was in the pod and he was just like the sleeping he would do, yeah.
Bro. You don't want to go up. That's what I'm saying. Like, when I was at Brentford, I think I'd been out clubbing once.
At Brentford?
Yeah, in like a year.
Mad.
Because you could train and be done. Like, when I mean done, out for the count. It's funny you say that because me and Shandon lived in the same building, yeah?
Oh, okay.
So it was me, Shandon, and Dominic Thompson all lived in the same building. And I remember one day, like, I was found out training, like, yeah, we'll go out for dinner tonight. I'm the only one who woke up, you know? The only one. Called Shandon, yeah, no, actually, I called Dom, no, actually, I was like, these man go without me. Dom texts me, yo, man, I just woke up. Shandon called me, still had a do-rag on his head and he's in his bed. Just like, yo, mash up. Man, never mash up. And he's like, yeah, man, forget it. Bro, that club, some of the running that them lot can do is mad, man.
But then don't that make you think, yeah? The teams that are like fitter,
Yeah.
How fit they must be.
Yeah. But then I feel like, Brentford was the fittest team I've seen and be good with the ball.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I feel like you see teams that are mad fit, but then with the ball, they're not great. But you just see man that can just run in it.
That's what I think about in terms of fit and can actually play. That's what I think about Liverpool.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they're struggling now.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
You see when Liverpool were...
Yeah. When
I
Liverpool
remember...
were pressing.
What's his name? Chris Wilder.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever saw this interview. Sheffield United played Liverpool. He come off the pitch. They were like, what is it about Liverpool? This is my Liverpool offline. What is it about Liverpool that, makes them so good? And he was just like, they're like a model team to show any youngster. He goes, they run like they've got the quality, but they do the basics like they're running and they do that very well.
Yeah.
So if you've got a team that can do that and also just play football as well,
yeah, that's why I say that Brentford team that I was in so special, just because They had Ollie Watkins, Said Ben Rama.
Oh, he's been in this pod. Yeah.
Bro, Said was like a magician.
Everyone says this about him.
No, Daps.
Everyone says
Daps. Did Chandler tell you about him when he was on the pod? Did he say anything about him or not?
No, not Saeed, but Ollie did.
Okay.
Ollie was saying that. So I asked him, and it was during COVID, so we had to have to
Yeah.
So he's there, and Ollie's got a very like straight face, like just like
Yeah.
Like. I asked him about Saeed. He goes, "Oh no, he's a joke." He's a joke.
No, bro. Some of the things I've seen that man do with a football is nuts.
Yeah,
Like it's not normal.
Nah, I remember seeing him like because I was watching Brentford a lot that year, innit?
Yeah,
and I remember like who the heck is this guy? And it was like playground stuff,
bro.
It's like playground stuff, and you could see he was too good for that level.
He was just having fun.
Speaking to the man.
He was just having fun.
Yeah.
Sorry. He was just having fun. Bro, he was just so good. Like, bro, you imagine him in games, he's like nutmegging guys and whatever. Like, so training would come. And he would be on even more smoke. Yeah. He was rainbow flicking, man, in small-sided games, you know. Yeah. My centre-backs.
Yeah,
I won't name them.
You have to lift him up.
I won't name them. But
he's getting rainbow.
My captain, Pontus was getting rainbow flicked. Yeah.
Alright, cool. But love Drew for coming on again. Such short notice.
Yeah, man.
I thought while you're here, let me get you on, man, and hopefully you push on and kick on and have such a great year next year. All that stuff is behind you now.
Yeah, man.
And to be honest, I feel like it's behind you.
Yeah.
It's not even you, too. I feel like the fans as well. Like, just
everyone's over it now.
Yeah. You know what? I think the ending of the season really. Yeah. I felt like even looking at ticket sales, I felt like it just drained.
Yeah,
everything.
It's deflated everyone.
I think it was after that New York game. I noticed that.
Yeah, it really.
Yeah, after
really deflated the fans. I think.
So, but next year's another year. Rest up, and you go again.
Yeah, man, kick on.
Is there anyone you wanna big up? Intern, love.
Yeah, big up my bro Hamza, man, behind the camera.
Yeah, intern, man. Couldn't have done this without you.
Yeah.
No, seriously, like.
Yeah,
I don't know what's been happening today. But guys, keep liking, subscribing, sharing. Comment as usual who you want to see on the pod. But that's it. I'm out.